I was going to put the when you go Dark Souls busy with your best mates thing at the start here, and have the song playing and everything with the whole "Take on Me" and so on and so forth. But then I realized that would have been the VOD, so I decided against it. So you just imagine that playing in the background the entire time. Okay, what are we doing? We're wearing this ring for some reason. Let's change that. Cool. So I think I have a plan for a change. We need to do Seath and good old Nito, which is going to be not very fun. But I have a plan. So for Nito, we want a Divine Bow, I think, so we can kill the ads. So we're starting with that. We'll take our longbow and turn it into a Divine Longbow. Nito indeed. Hello, Quark. How's your day going? While we're here, we should also... Oh, I already bought that, never mind. Oh yeah, I killed him. I just can't... I was about to, want to buy the Crest of Artoria so we could go kill Sif, but we already did that. I'm alright. I'm alright. Played some World of Warcraft Classic. Got ditched by me friend, as is life, and here we are. Okay, Divine +5 should be manageable. Nah, it's not bad though, I'm kidding. I just wanted to stream anyway, so... Yeah, and we have a plan for a change. That must count for something. Okay, so how about that damage? Okay, that's not great. It's gonna be fine, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I've always managed to avoid addiction in that regard. Even back when it was first released, I never really got addicted, unlike a lot of my friends and even part of my family. So I'm good when it comes to that. But it definitely does take a lot more time. Especially compared to modern MMORPGs. Which is good though in the same sense, because it taking more time makes it all feel a lot more weighty, if that makes sense. Like it's more impactful. You actually feel like you're doing something and getting somewhere if it takes forever to do. Funnily enough. Yeah, the 1% indeed. Yeah, exactly, it's tragic. But yeah, I'm surprised at how much better it is than I expected, honestly. You sorry fool.
You sorry fool. You could not be the...
I was expecting it to feel too outdated and slow and tedious and boring, and that I was expecting that most people just play it for the nostalgia, and so I didn't even plan on playing it. And then I watched some of it and I was like, I'll give it a shot for like $12. Maybe I'll play it a month, maybe not. It's not really that expensive of a gamble, right? Turns out I'm really enjoying it, so maybe there's more to it than just the good old days. It's interesting how, I guess, atmospheric the world is in that game. Just from having to run everywhere yourself and how long it takes and how you have to earn everything and all those other things that are also being said by a lot of other people. Makes it more interesting in a way. It's kind of lost on in modern MMOs. The world is also not centered around you, you're just a part of the world and trying to make do in a way. It's neat, it's different. Not sure if I'm gonna stick with it though. Is there anything I wanna do? I don't think so. Just so I can get whatever I need later. Yeah, that definitely also helps. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Alright. Member berries. I could use some of those on occasion. You know, maybe I should shoot some of these. The only way I really die here is if they overrun me, so if I take the time to kill them, I should be absolutely fine. Yeah, and here we are, already dead. Never mind. No RTSR needed. I think in the long run it's the kind of game where you really want to have a friend group playing it, or at least some sort of social circle to have mates to play with. Which isn't the case for me. I have exactly one mate what is playing it, and he's also playing it with other people who I don't really agree with, so it's probably, oops, not going to be a long-term thing for me no matter what. But just goofing around for a bit is fun. So, let's talk about this for a second. I don't know my way around here, and we don't have a light source yet, so that's fun. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. I don't remember where you go, and where you jump, and where you slide, and the likes, so I just bumble around like an idiot until I find the right spot. Is this the right spot? Who knows? Must be the right spot if there's enemies, right? That's how video games work. I think I'm in the right area though. Yeah, that's patches over there, and down here is still bonfire. Hey, we did it, first try. Awesome. Oh, that's interesting. Back in my day I had, oh boy, I had exactly one friend in my class who played it. So, wasn't really a school-based thing, but I was in a guild and all that sort of shit, which I don't really feel like bothering with these days. Man, I really want to grab... Oh, did you just die? I think he jumped off, cool. I really wanted to grab that bonfire. So, like I said earlier, for a change I actually know what I'm doing, roughly. As in, okay, I should rephrase that immediately. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have a plan. I'm not a cleric. So I want to get kicked down here so I can loot these corpses, because one of them is the skull lantern, I think. This one, there we go. So now we bone back out. Now we have light. Ta-da! That's part one, and then part two is gonna be how to get through here quickly without dying. An answer we shall find out on the fly, as always. Ooh, terrible. Terrible idea. The man does not like his clerics. I have a lot of souls, maybe I should level before dying and losing all of it. How about that? $200 off of next level, $250 rather. Well, we can make that happen, I think. I had a really rough start getting into this game. I don't think I've ever told that story, at least not on stream. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. I don't know if I should start with that, especially given that I might need to focus on this, but I'll give it my best shot. So, I was sitting here one evening wanting to play a video game with sword and board. Like, I wanted to play some sort of game where I actually have to block and think about things, right? So I sit there and I was like, you know, let's try Skyrim. Why the fuck not, right? Like, I'd played Skyrim before. Skyrim is fun. And before I'd always played Skyrim with a mage character. Don't tell TK that. But yeah, I was always playing a mage, usually. Mostly just destruction. It was a bit boring, but it got there, right? So, fuck. I might need to relog. Does he reset? He should reset from relogging, right? I think he only doesn't reset from resting. Please reset. Thank you. Okay, cool. We got there. So I'm like, yeah, let's try out the sword and board playstyle in good old Skyrim. So I download Skyrim, I install it. I'm like, okay, you know what? So we actually need to focus on the combat system. Let's also play it on Legendary, because having never played that before on Legendary, let's up the difficulty. So we actually need to engage with the combat system rather than just one-shotting everything. So, if you've tried starting out Skyrim on Legendary difficulty with Sword and Board, you might now at this point be thinking that I made a terrible choice, and so I did, because everything in Skyrim just chooses to execute you, and immediately does a finishing move as soon as you drop below a certain threshold of HP in melee, or even in ranged at some circumstances. And on Legendary, that happened from the very get-go. Yeah, Skyrim has absolutely fantastic difficulty settings, as I found out that evening. So I started my run, I got executed instantly for 30 or so minutes, and then I uninstalled, and I was like, fuck. Where do I get my Sword and Board fix now? Now, I'm assuming you're also, since you're coming from Rufert's channel, I'm assuming you're also a viewer of Good Old Halloween. And Good Old Halloween has always waxed on about how Dark Souls is one of the best games, and how good it is, and blah blah blah. And while I absolutely believe the man, I had bought the game, but never played it, actually. I got it on sale for like $5 at some point, and never had played Dark Souls up to that point. So I was thinking, hey, you know, Skyrim kind of sucks. Let's try this Dark Souls thing out. That has Sword and Board, doesn't it? So that should be exactly what I'm looking for. So I downloaded it, installed it, and didn't take that long since it's not that big of a game. And let's switch over to our Divine Longbow so we can kill the ads, as was my plan. We're getting through this very well, sorry for the interruption, but I did not expect to get through it so quickly. Okay, let's try to focus on the boss and hold that story for a second, at the point of me installing Dark Souls for the first time. Okay, he's taking his sweet ass time, I'll continue the story. So, fuck. I'll not continue the story. Shit. 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 Oh, fuck! Good call, thank you, I forgot. Shit. Am I doing 30 damage a pop? What the shit is this? This is a divine bow! Oh, skeletons probably not very weak to, arrows, aren't they? Shit. Okay, let's get rid of the starting soon thing. Thanks for telling me, I completely forgot. I was eager to start playing and then, the thought came and went. Okay, cool, I need to figure something else out then, because that is not working. Huh. How do we kill these guys? I do need the lantern for now. Let's, can we maybe equip both bows and still be able to quick roll? We can, okay, so maybe I shoot them with this for some sort of damage, and then we switch to the divine one to just finish them off and make sure they don't respawn. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, anyway, so trusting in Ween's decision that this is one of the best games ever, I buy Dark Souls, and I had it sitting there for a while, and I didn't look up anything in advance. I didn't know anything about how the game played, how it looked, and so on and so forth. I just knew that it was like medieval with like knights and magic and that sort of thing. So I was like, yeah, it probably has Sword and Board gameplay, right? So I start up the game, look through the character creator, and I see the knight starting class. I'm like, sweet, heavy armor, Sword and Board, that's exactly what I was looking for. So I start up the game, and I also heard, oh yeah, that's another thing, I had also heard that the way the game is meant to be played is with a controller, which is weird to me, because I had, to this point, played pretty much all action games with keyboard and mouse, even the ones that aren't really made for it, but I was like a PC player, I've always played things with keyboard and mouse, so I had played it with keyboard and mouse. But Dark Souls came recommended heavily with the controller input, so I had to adapt to playing with a controller, as well as the general difficulty of the game. So I start off the game, I'm complete fucking garbage. Like, I struggled with absolutely everything, even just fucking controlling my character and the camera and that sort of thing. I died probably 10 or 15 times on the Asylum Demon, and not on the part where you're supposed to run from him, but rather on the part after you got your gear, because I actually figured out the running part immediately on my first try. So there I am, finally beating Asylum Demon and thinking, man, this game is fucking hard. This is a bit incredible, and here we'll pause for a second while I die again. How about that? Oh shit. Timing difficult. Oh, no armor means toxic instantly. Oh boy. We don't have a cure for that either. Cool. Oh, that one-shots them. Okay. Man, how does one bow one-shot them and the other doesn't do fuck all? That's mean. Hmm. Okay, fuck. Well, shit. My bow is too strong. Maybe the weaker arrows don't one-shot them. We'll give that a shot. Yeah, fucking cleric skeletons, what the shit. I really didn't expect that. I thought a divine bow would deal with them fairly well. Apparently I was wrong. Like, look, the damage isn't that much lower, is it? I don't know. I figured especially with the split damage it should be fine. Ugh. Well, anyway. So, I struggle so hard that I, of course, go over to the fucking graveyard first with the skeletons, speaking of. And over the course of, like, I don't know, 10 more tries or something, I managed to kill the first two fucking skeletons by kiting them and separating them and wailing on them until they finally fucking die. Of course, I'm still fat rolling, since that's the starting night gear, and of course I can't really block all that well because skeletons are a bit too strong and they have the bleed shit and whatever, so it was completely nightmarish. And then I'm like, okay, I killed two of them, let's see what's up next. And then I see, hey, there's two more, cool, and I immediately turned tail and ran the other way. So I go into Undead Burg, and I very, very slowly and painfully figured out how to fight all the enemies in Undead Burg. I make my way through there, and it takes me fucking forever. Like, it takes me a really long time. Like, I died so many times, lost all my shit so many times, that one thing happened that I have since never seen before, even on other newcomers to the game. I literally managed to break my equipment, not from a bug, not from a glitch or anything, but just from fighting so fucking long on the basic ass enemies at the beginning of the game that my sword broke and my shield was about to break from just hitting shit in Undead Burg for way too fucking long. And yeah, that kind of abruptly ended my first playthrough, and I was like, shit, let's try a different weapon that I had picked up. And that one I didn't like as much. I don't remember which one I picked up. Maybe the mace or something, and I didn't really like it at all, so I was like, fuck, let's re-roll, and then I immediately re-rolled a new character. That was also like 6 hours in or something. Like, it took me for fucking ever to get my bearings in Dark Souls. And that was my first Souls experience. Slow, painful, to the point of literally breaking your starting equipment on the very first area of the game. Well, the first after the tutorial. Okay, so... oh shit. Now-ish? Yes. I heal. Oh boy, this is rough. Locking on and rolling is so dumb in this game. Ugh. This is really hard to control with bow only. Oh fuck, I was too close. But I didn't dare go any further, such as to not aggro the bigger skeletons. Yeah, I got poisoned a lot as well. It was a really, really slow start. The thing is though, I then, as my second character, when I did my second attempt, I literally just rerolled because my gear broke, which is still hilarious to me to this day. Anyway, my second attempt was a Wanderer, which is light roll, of course, and life suddenly was a lot simpler because blocking wasn't all that great with starting night gear. So actually being able to roll was incredible. Oh, and another fun part of the story, when I first encountered the Black Knight, I of course decided to fight him because, well, he's the big bad evil, how am I not gonna fight him, right? So I run to him and I hit him and he doesn't give a flying fuck about my minuscule damage, but he 2 or 3 shots me. I can't block him at all, of course, because he's a fucking Black Knight, does sick stamina damage and the like. So he kicked my ass completely. But, and that's where I fell in love with the message system, someone wrote try parry or something, or weakness parry or whatever, in a message on the walk there, like right in front of the Black Knight. So I was like, I never got the hang of this parry thing. I think that's what happens if I press L2, right? So let's try that out. And that's after having died to the Black Knight 15 times or some shit already. So just on a hunch, I go there and I try to parry him, and what do you know? I miss the timing and I die. So I'm like, fuck, well, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. And then I go there again, I try to parry him, and I die. And I go again, and I try to parry him, and I die. And then finally, after a few tries, I actually get one parry. And it does so much damage, and I'm like, holy shit, that sure is the fucking weakness. And I then started learning to parry right then and there, on the very first Black Knight in the game. All thanks to the community telling me, weakness parrying. And that's, really, that's kind of the sort of story that made me love this game. Ah, shit. Oh boy, starting off very well. Okay, so this is my one chance to get something done while they're on the way here. One for you. You blocked, you fucking git. Ass. Hello, Pond. Welcome to Let's Die to Skeletons, the simulator. Please die. Yes, we got one. Okay, cool. One down. Progress. Already out of Estus and everything. Cool. But, still progress. It counts. It counts if I say so. Oh no. Hey, how about you do your AoE? How about that? Would that be the strat, maybe? He weakens them with AoE. Oh no, he one-shots them with AoE, doesn't he? Shit. Oh, he's low. Please die. Yes. Don't aggro the big boys. Okay, okay. I'll read that in a second, sorry. Oh no. Yes. Stop blocking, please. Alright, we got the ads, we got the ads. Now not to die to Nito, and then we should be fine. I wish we weren't fucking toxic. Please don't aggro. Oh, I shouldn't just spam that, that's humanity. Oh well. Man, toxic lasts forever. You'd think with that tiny bar it'd be over soon, but nay. I am so scared of getting one shot. Just keep humanitying up, no matter how wasteful it is. Oh no. Oh, he has a combo. Fuck, I didn't even know that. Or at least I didn't remember that, I should say. Oh, please don't kill me with that. Okay, I mashed my way out of it. Cool. Oh no. I don't think it one-shots me, but I won't tank it anyway if I can avoid it. How is he not getting hit by those? Okay, I'll play it super safe and just pop another humanity even though it's only 2 arrows left. Okay, cool. Yeah, firebombs are really useful to cheese enemies that you don't know how to fight early on. Boulder Knight's parrying is also really good. After learning how to parry on the Black Knight, I started parrying everything, like all the trash mobs in... Now someone kindles, thank you. But all the trash mobs in Undead Burg and all that shit, I really liked parrying, so I had to try and learn how to parry all of them. And yeah, bow only is weird. It has moments where it's way too hard compared to normal gameplay, and then there's moments where bosses just cannot handle the bow at all, and it's super free. The start of the fight with the ads is really difficult, or at least I haven't found a good setup for doing it, but the start of the fight with the ads, fucking nightmare. Afterwards, completely free. It's very odd. I de-equipped the wrong bow, cool. At least I noticed in time. Let's do something like this maybe, I don't know. Can I wear the full set maybe? We can, cool, alright. I like this set. So Sif, for example, was super easy with just the bow, because nothing really prevents you from just backpedaling and shooting arrows in his face. Most Sun and Smo were pretty difficult in the first phase and then very easy in the second phase, because just running away from one boss and shooting with arrows is fairly simple. It's a bit weird. In general, I think clearing areas and fighting hordes of trash mobs is horrible with the bow, and in general the boss fights seem easier. But I'm afraid of the DLC bosses, because the DLC bosses are all a lot more aggressive and have more gap closing abilities. So that's where the true test begins, I think. Hey, I should spend my souls, by the way. I'm stupid. Somehow I completely forgot what leveling is during my soul level 1 run. Can I rest here while they're here? No, I cannot. Okay. Let's quickly relog then. I also have to say though that I was just really bad during my level 1 run. Especially on the later stages of the game, I just had to effectively fight all the bosses as though it was my first time. Can I not activate this while the boar is alive? Can you come up the ramp here? I don't think you can. If so, I will cheese you. I will not hesitate. Good news, he can come up the ramp. Can you come on the elevator? He cannot. Okay, cool. Well, fucking elevator wall though. Dark Souls, I don't think that's how physics work, but you do you. Maybe here? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Maybe I should tank a hit to activate RTSR? I mean, hey, not being able to activate the bonfire also feels a bit cheesy, so fuck you. Dark Souls. Oh, I was on the weak arrows the entire fight. Oops. I had equipped the weaker arrows for the mobs so we can kill them with the Divine Bow and not one-shot them with the regular one, but then I forgot to switch back. Oops. Might as well use now, or we're just cheating. Uh-oh. Oh, you can't fit can't fit through there, huh? Okay. I accept. This is way better. Lovely. By the way, quick reminder, because people aren't adding shit. Not that I have anything important to say or to add rather. I have a quote bot as well. It functions pretty much like Rupert's does, except that my add quote command is ! add quote in one word rather than ! quote space add. So feel free to add bullshit. Feel free to look at the total of I think 15 quotes or whatever, how many I have at the moment. Wait, why is the bonfire not active? Am I forgetting something? There's no way this guy is blocking the bonfire. That's way too far away. Do I have to cheese that guy as well? ! add quote in one word. ADDQUOTE. It's below the stream as well in the info. Basically all there is in the info. Okay, I guess I have to kill both of the boars. Weird. Did not expect that. Board cheese part 2. And he votes for the exact same trap. Lovely. Alright. Let's try the bigger arrows. Yeah, that's way better. Not great, but way better. Does he have some weird iframes during that charge, or is the hitbox wonky? It's weird how I sometimes miss by shooting right through him. Yeah, definitely looks how it's supposed to be against that kind of armor. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That you have to kill both of the boars to activate the bonfire. Neat. Learned something new every single day that you play this game. Anything I need to do? Hey, I should have leveled. Okay, I wonder how easy it is to run through here. It's been a while since I attempted that. Can't be that hard, right? It's only Duke's Archives. With buffed trash mobs. Yep, that wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna try the Seath skip, or whatever it's called, where you jump on the elevator and try to get on the balcony without getting killed and imprisoned by Seath. I haven't done that in absolutely forever, and even when I did that, I didn't practice it really. I just tried to see if I could, and then I succeeded at one point and never did it again. So this is gonna take a few tries. I'm not gonna commit to it and sit here for an hour trying it, but I will give it a few shots. I think that's death. That looks like death. I kind of know what I'm doing, but only vaguely, so... Like I said, I'm not committing to it, I'll just give it a few shots and see if it works. Even though I tried to clear everything in my Soul Level 1 run... Hey, there's the man himself, Stealth Beast, how you doing? Even though I tried to clear everything in my level 1 run and tried to do everything non-cheesy, I usually really like skips like this, so... Ooh, nope, that's death. Ah, shit, too slow. There's probably an easy way to set this up, but... I don't know it, like I said, I'll give it a few shots. I have nothing further to add, so I'll just repeat what I'm saying over and over again. Till I give up or succeed, as is my way. Alright, sounds good. Ouch. Yeah, I think the you brush against the elevator in a way where it decides, no, yeah, you hit the bottom, so now you're dead. I think if the elevator wasn't there, you don't hit a kill trigger or kill plane or whatever. At least I think so, I'm not certain. And yeah, I'm trying to Duke skip, but as you can imagine from my other sort of gameplay, I'm not exactly a man what knows what he's doing, so I'll just give it a few whirls and see if I get it, and if not, I'll play normally. I don't even remember where exactly you jump on. I think you jump roughly here. Maybe you just roll instead of properly jumping. Oh, okay. I believe it. Oh no, fuck. Ah, shit. Brushed against the edge, was too close. You already missed me shooting Nito's ads for a grand total of 30 damage on arrow, which was great time. But we got there. It also featured my tendency to not kindle bonfires in order to save humanity, only to then use 6+ humanity during the actual boss fight. Which is of course the only efficient way to handle Dark Souls gameplay. At least the run here is fairly simple. Don't see that going wrong unless something really unexpected happens, like a random headshot or maybe an enemy deciding to use their fastest attack or something. Okay. So I probably want to be a little bit further off the edge so I don't get pushed off again. And then I'll probably roll this way once I pass 1 or 2 floors, I don't know. Nope. It's hard to judge whether you're sliding off or not sometimes. That sounds good. Let me quickly pull that up while we're waiting for the elevator. Maybe I should set up a scene in the future so that we can watch these very fine videos together. Oh yeah, that looks a lot simpler. And then rolling onto that balcony. Okay, cool. Okay, let's give that a shot. So you sprint into this corner. Oh yeah, you can't even run further. And then after a moment you sprint this way and land right here. Then you wait and then you roll that away. Get the cursor off screen, even though you guys can't see it, but it would drive me insane. Ah, fuck. Probably shouldn't have adjusted. I also wasn't far enough in the corner, I think. But yeah, getting on the thing is much easier this way. I'm gonna give it like 3 more attempts and then we'll do it normally. Yep, 3 more. 3 more plus however long it takes, basically. Yeah, that's what happened to me earlier during one of the attempts, so that's why I even tried to adjust in the first place. But if I did the setup properly, I don't need to adjust, according to your video anyway. Which is why I was torn. Should have probably just relogged immediately. My save quits are not fast enough to function on reaction, I think. Oh, I should grab my stuff, since I forgot to level. Oh wait, don't do that for the first thing, do that for the second thing. It's halfway there though. Hey, we got it. Cool. I think I'm too high, aren't I? Come the fuck on. Hey, that's decent damage. Didn't expect arrows to do so well against these guys. I will absolutely and most certainly grab the bonfire, though. You should know better at this point. I need every single bonfire in the entire game. Well, not quite, but most of them. There's that one in Undead Asylum that is completely useless. I don't need that one. But pretty much all the others. I find it so easy to die in Crystal Caverns. I'm not that worried about Seath himself, but Crystal Caverns is just so slippery and so easy to get pushed off by a golem or something. There's probably also another really good RTSR setup that you can tell me about for me to fuck up repeatedly. Only to then just tank a clamp to the face and RTSR that way or something. Oh, I see. I'd imagine you could just slide down here somewhere, can't you? Like, I don't know, maybe here? No, that's not at all steep enough. Probably over here somewhere at the start. 80k, I'll just try at full health for a second, see how the damage is. I'll probably also walk off the invisible ledge a few times. During my level 1 run, I actually went and grabbed the blue titanite slab, which is a terrible fucking idea. I hate that path. I also got manhandled by clams, so that's also fun. Alright, what does the damage look like without RTSR? Should have waited for him to come closer, maybe. Maybe not. It looks like it's in range, roughly. Almost 200, nice. There's a clam in the boss room. Seath, please do your thing and kill it. No, not me, it. Yeah, I hate having to get that. Fucking clam. Okay, you gotta kill that one for me, Mr. Big Dragon Man guy. How about you actually attack for a change? Thank you. Oh no, I don't think I'm standing in a good place. Nay, I am not. Cool. Nope, Clamp is still fine. Clamp is a monster. I should probably manually aim for his core, shouldn't I? Did that Clamp just casually walk through his tail or appendage or whatever that is? What a creature. Can you please fucking kill this Clam, Seath? Never mind. If I was a smart man, I'd use this run to practice recognizing which attack is which on this boss, because usually if you're in melee you can't see what he's doing at all. And being ranged, I can actually see his animations for a second and try to figure out which attack is which. But nah. That would suggest actually getting good. I just shoot arrows. I like the flying bit of cursed man what is right next to me. Like this bit. Is that someone's hair? Can I position myself? Almost. Anyway. Definitely another one of those bosses that does absolutely not deal well with a bow. Yeah, that was super easy. But this is where the hard part starts. The DLC. Wait, I should probably have unlocked the DLC while I was doing Seath, huh? I think that's what smart men would have done. Good thing I'm no such man. Let's get some health so we can face tank, as I have been doing successfully. And then we go back to Arnalondo. I have to run all the way there again. No, wait, I need to fucking kill Hydra first. What am I doing? Man applies confusion to self. Very effective. Undead Parish is my closest one, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, must be. Hey, I used the weak arrows again for some reason. God damn it, brain. Okay. Thankfully I think we can fairly easily just shoot the Hydra. Should be one of those situations where it's not that big of a problem. Having said that, I will repeatedly die to it, of course, or at least to the golems there. But it should, on paper, not be that difficult. I think I'll... oh, I didn't rest at the parish bonfire. I think I'll try running through and hoping that the water kills the golems for me. So I don't have to shoot them myself. That usually doesn't work all that well for me rather, but okay, we got some of them. Okay, okay. Looking pretty good. He says getting one shot. Never mind. God damn you. I should heal immediately rather than running first. Oh boy. I thought all of them were dead. No, all of them are dead. Am I safe here? No, I'm not. Cool. Oh no. God damn it. I remember getting shotgunned and blown up by the water at some point, so I'm super scared of it for some reason. Well, for exactly that reason, but like more scared than I need to be. It can't really take longer than a normal Hydra kill, can it? God damn it, Hydra. 2 shots per head is definitely fine. My aim is not bad. You hear that, Stealth Man? You can't mock me anymore. It's been written. My aim is not bad. I will accept that and I will run with that for the rest of my fucking life. Shit. I like how the last arrow wasn't even wasted. God damn it. You should not have said that, like seriously. You should not have said that. Of course I now miss literally every fucking arrow. How did it get this bad so suddenly? Well, the answer is actually fairly simple. Back when there were like 10 heads to hit, I couldn't really miss anymore. But now that I actually have to aim at a specific one and try to hit it, I mean I could manually aim to make this a bit easier, but it looks so cool without locking on or anything. How did that even miss? God damn. Oh, it's dead. Nice. I'll take it. I hate that this slows you down so much. It's so pointless. Okay, let's quickly relock so the golem spawns. Lovely, lovely ledge. Allow me to actually walk for a second there. Oh, there it is again. Feels so good. Alright. How have I not learned to stop moving while shooting yet? You'd think I'd have learned that like hours ago, given how many arrows we've shot, but hey. I was ready for him to jump forwards and smack me, but instead jumped backwards. His own fault, I guess. Alright, Dusk. Hello, yes, I accept graciously. Taevium, and we're out of here. Time to run back into the Duke's archives. Wait, I'm already at the right spot. I did everything right. Here I was going on and on about, oh, I didn't remember to rest at the undead parish because I'm surely gonna die, etc. But in reality I did everything correctly. Here I am, exactly where I needed to be. I was accidentally thinking like 3 steps ahead at least. Oh yeah, we're going DLC. I think I've got everything else done. All the important bits anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like, advanced bonfire strats are only picking up the bonfires that you need. Expert bonfire strats is warping 3 steps ahead, so that in case you die you have to redo it all over, but then you don't die, so it's perfect. Maybe applying confusion to myself was actually super effective. Couldn't have seen that coming. Okay. I think 15k isn't enough for a level, so I'm not even gonna bother checking. We actually got the Duke skip though. That's pretty cool. Makes me happy. I didn't expect that. We even got it in the 3 tries that I allotted myself without having to go, oh wait, one more, and then one more again, one more. So close, oh, one more try. Worked out everything perfectly. Except for the fact that I'm dying in a second. Ooh, nice headshot. Ooh, nice headshot. Ooh, nice not headshot. Nice block. Stop blocking, please. It's no longer nice. There we go. Can I just shoot you from here? Okay, can one just shoot you from here? Because I surely can't. Hitboxes, please. Okay, goddammit. I was going to be lazy and not kill everyone here, but if you want me to kill everyone here, game, I will do my due. And shoot everyone in the body. And receive multiple loot items for absolutely no reason. I think that's gonna pull out more mobs, so let's get back down here, play it safe. Safe enough to miss. Wait, nobody came? Huh. Okay. Figured there was more coming, but not complaining. Man, having extra health is so good. Soul level 1 is so hard. Comparatively, anyway. Okay, and now we have to run all the way back. Because I planned this perfectly. It's just the unscripted downtime before accessing the DLC. It's like how good games pace themselves to have moments of intenseness and action and stress, and then you have downtime where nothing happens. We're in the downtime part, but hey, it's all working out. It's just better quality viewing in that regard. Get to relax, get yourself some snacks, and watch me, or prepare for watching me get my ass torn open by the fucking Sanctuary Guardian. If I can ever get there. In my defense, I was literally not looking at the screen. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I realized my mistake immediately. If you can hold out for a little bit longer, you'll see some intense action of me dying over and over. Maybe that'll distract you from the item we shall no longer name by name. That which shall not be mentioned. Man, we'll have to run through the fucking water again. Screw you, Dark Souls. Why would you do this to me? I did it to myself, but don't tell them. It's all Dark Souls' fault. Fucking hell. Alright. Does that actually work? Wow. Is that speedrun strats? Am I a genius? I might be a genius. This feels fast-ish. Alright, almost there. Just a bit of butt scratching to go. Then we'll reach the black hole and get sucked in. Alright, so let's not do what we did earlier, which was not kindling the bonfire and then waste all humanity. Let's just go with 10 flasks right off the bat, because we will absolutely need them. Good man, Quarrick. Okay, we can also get one more level. Let's... oh no, we cannot. 22,000. Yo, damn. Might have to spend one of our numerous souls for that. Okay, let's get 1 point of endurance. That's gonna make the difference. I have faith. Hadn't even noticed. Seems oddly fitting though, given the sentence. Alright, let's see how this goes. I have absolutely no idea. So far the bosses have been either completely free or complete bitches to deal with. It's no problem, I can sort it after the stream. Well, I could technically sort it during the stream, but oh shit, it's the wrong attack. Thank fuck you can cancel your shots. What the fuck? I think I could have rolled there had I tried. But I somehow was committed to getting hit. I wonder how you can watch someone like me bumble around like an idiot stealth man. As someone that knows what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to fight things, this must be painful. I would guess. At least it's completely free with the bow. Shit. Oh, my back hurts. We should stop doing that. I managed again to run in the exactly wrong direction, and I was so brain AFK that I actually only realized upon reaching the fucking bonfire this time. Yeah, damn, I did the exact same thing last playthrough. God damn it. I'm learning, I swear. I'm getting better. Interesting ways, that's a nice way to phrase it, thank you. Okay, let's, while we're at it, also kindle this bonfire since we're already human. Yeah, blind runs are cool. I can agree with that. But this isn't even a blind run, this is just a mixture of a man that has forgotten absolutely everything about certain areas of the game, and otherwise some very low level of competence in others. I find it so weird how I can go from, hey, I know a cool trick here, watch this, to, how do you fight this guy again, and then dying repeatedly within 2 or so minutes? And I wonder if that's frustrating in some way. Whereas a blind run, it's cool because you get to relive the experience in a way. Oh, right. Okay, at least we're not gonna bother picking up all the items in this area, unlike the Soul Level 1 run. God damn, that was a pain. I swear I pressed roll there. I think we need to go up there, right? Oh, that reached. So much tracking. Oh boy. That cannot possibly be healthy. Especially during a blind run. I guess it depends on what they were drinking, but that sounds like an absolutely horrid drinking game. Okay, let's activate the shortcut and then just give it a whirl while we're here. Yep. The natural progression of things. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I just said yes to. Might lose my virginity after all.
So long.
Yeah, that's a good. Just use humanity. Although I guess you don't really know how to do that during the blind run, or how to get enough of that and all sorts of things to make that more awkward. Okay, let's see how bad Artorias is. This is the first one that I'm really somewhat worried about. Oh, that goes further than I thought. So with all his flips and his weird charge attacks, he actually has ways to close the gap rather than me just backpedaling and pestering him with arrows for an hour. I should not have gambled like that there. I don't know why I did it. Always buffing. A headshot stops that instantly! Oh boy. Man, bow only is like cheating. In most areas. I don't know, I don't find it that hard to be close to him in normal circumstances. I just also get free damage whenever he disengages, so... Feels like a fairly normal run overall. Ooh, that accidental headshot. Graciously accept. I rolled really late during that. I'm surprised that it even worked out. Headshot. I wonder if you could stun lock him with headshots if you were really good. Oh, I'm not getting a headshot this time. Not like I was getting much hit or getting hit much. What the fuck? Where are you jumping, sir? Are you also playing Drunk Souls? Drink whenever you try to buff lol. Or every flip or something. Okay. Thank you. It just seemed that every time I randomly got a headshot he also staggered. Look at me actually playing it safer when he's buffed. What a man. Oh no, that was almost a tragedy. Look at me actually manually aiming to get that headshot. I'm actually getting really good at this game. This is so easy. I'm the best. Nothing ever could go wrong. Come on, do your thing. Shit. I was doing so well until I wasn't. I swear I rolled that. Yeah, I'm greedy. Fuck you. What are you gonna do? Flip around like an idiot? Man, I have completely stopped taking this seriously. For some reason. Well. Bow only is probably the least challenging challenge I could have imagined. Soul level 1 is so much fucking harder. Goodness gracious. Of course, if you combine the two, it's probably absolutely terrifying. Like what you did, but regular bow only? Man. Bosses just die. Let's see. Tiny bit more damage. I have still not died yet, I can just kindle. What the fuck? I probably just kindle this to max since this is also the one we're gonna use for Calamite later. Where do you get the key for Go, by the way? Because I'm about to just run through here and I didn't pay attention to what I picked up during my level 1 run. Do I need to pay attention to anything? Oh, doesn't the key drop from the mini-boss or something, maybe? Fuck off. Oh, oops. I should probably look at the screen rather than reading. In the Mimic, okay, cool. The second Mimic, I see. Oh yeah, the one upstairs in the weird room. I see, thank you. I would have not picked that up had you not told me. Oh, am I dead? Yes, I am. Cool. It was about time I died again. I think we just went 2 or 3 bosses in a row without dying. That's just unheard of. I think I'm also getting slightly better at safe quitting. Which would make a lot of sense given how fucking often I have to do it, as is evident here. Now my apology is that this place has a very high kill plane at that point. Like on the right side you can fall down for a while, on the left side it kills you almost immediately. That's my excuse. Okay, how do we actually reliably pass this guy? That didn't seem very reliable, but it passed, so we'll go with that for now. I think had I done that jump earlier, we wouldn't have died. This place is so much easier if you're not dying to one-shot from absolutely almost everything. Also, absolutely almost everything is a very correct unit of measurement. I think it's this way, isn't it? Then a man jumps down and we go over here and then we jump over to the right spot maybe eventually, right? Like here. Oh wow, what a snipe, goodness fucking gracious. I think that even hit the head. Mid-air fucking head. Oh wait, that's a Mimic. I was about to open that chest and be like, hey, we got the key. And yeah, Vitality is fucking OP. Thank you for staggering. I was being super dumb and just shooting. I love that that ended with RTSR setup instead of just the man being really good at sniping me. Yeah, it's the nextest of level RTSR setups. A level previously not thought possible. Okay. shortcut activated. Got that part done. I think what we're gonna do is just, well, aside from first trying Manus, of course, but if that fails for some miraculous reason, like if I, for some, like I can't imagine myself fucking up like that, of course, but if by some miracle we actually die to Manus, we'll probably every now and then just warp back to the 20 Estus bonfire and make our lives easier that way. We might also alternatively never get to Manus. I should probably try to leave rather than trying to heal. Please don't shoot me. I said please! Hey, it worked. Nice. Please and thank you. The magic words indeed. Okay, how about you leave that little entranceway there so I can pass? Thank you. No swipey, please. There we go. Cool. I think there's a man on this elevator, isn't there? That looked, that looked interesting. I think he tried to swim mid-air or something. Silly man. You can't do that. Not even the winged fucking gargoyles in Anor Londo can swim in mid-air in this game. Okay, cool. Now for the fun part. So here's how I'm expecting this to go. I'm expecting this to go a lot easier than the level 1 run, because I effectively did the same thing, which is play keep away and only get a few hits in every now and then. Or, well, exactly one hit in every now and then. And instead of just getting one hit in every now and then, we're gonna get a lot of hits in thanks to the bow. And we already practiced dodging the very ranged attacks, so... yeah, I have a lot of the old confidence right now. Which can go either way, of course. Let's see. If the damage sucks super hard, we might just RTSR. I should be able to avoid the majority of this guy's damage. Except of course for the one magic he has. That was a headshot. Let's not take that for granted. That was a headshot. Let's not take that for granted. 206. Okay, 206 is acceptable. We are getting a lot of random ass headshots. I like a lot of what I'm seeing right now. I could try for the professional strat at avoiding that one magic attack. Where you run close to him to avoid the circle, rather than tanking it with a shield. He says, immediately deciding to tank it with a shield. I mean, that's what the shield and the vitality is for, right? It's just not utilizing our build if we don't do that. He likes dodging a lot. What a man. A man us. I apologize. That was the abyss that overcame me briefly. Oh yeah, them headshots. Oh please no. I've heard terrible things. Never seen it myself though. Okay. Bow fucking OP. 100% OP. Confirmed. Where is Lady? I don't know why, it just feels right to talk to her after we save her. Okay. So much for that. Man, it looks like Gwyn is going to be the main hurdle once again this run. Can't wait to consistently choke to Gwyn again. Although in fairness, it's gonna be a little bit harder this time. Since we can't just riposte a few times and then we'll be done with it. Riposte, weapon swap, and then shoot him is probably what we're going for. Although we have vitality this time, so maybe it's just still as easy as I thought, or expect. If all else fails, we might actually Havel and just tank any failed attempt. You can make this game so easy, it's very weird. Oh, I should probably, oh no, I need to trigger him first, right? I'm doing the right thing. Don't doubt yourself, man. You're doing the right thing. I thought I had to talk to Goff, but we need to trigger the dragon first, so... Just relax, you're not going crazy, everything is fine. Yeah, try to stop me now. Oh no, you almost took half of my HP, what are you gonna do, bitches? Vitality, OP. You can chase me in here? Oh, interesting. I didn't expect that, I thought they'd have to stop at the fog wall. Or where the fog wall spawns, after all. This is enough to trigger him, right? So I think I can now talk to Goff. You just killed yourself. What the fuck are you doing? You also just killed yourself. You guys are confusing. We're leaving. I think this is enough. I'm willing to bet on that. Yeah, I fucking got Goomba'd, or Mario'd rather. I'm the Goomba in this case. Except I didn't die for some reason. Honestly, if a cat falls on you, or a creature, a dog, whatever, I still don't know what they actually are. But if something like that jumps on your head from all these meters above, it deserves to kill you. I feel ashamed for surviving that. Hello. Oh, I think I have to choose talk, right? Oops. Never mind, just needed to talk to him again. Oh, oops. Fuck. God damn it. Good man. Very relatable quote, that one. Seriously? Yes, I am. Thank you, okay. Haha, indeed. Oops. Alright, cool. Let's see how this goes against good old Calamite. I'm expecting it to be sort of easy. In part because everything has been fairly easy with the bow when it comes to boss fights. For the most part anyway. And also because Calamite has very shitty ranged moves. Like if he just breathes fire in a line, you step to the side like 1 meter or something and then you're safe. Or you just backpedal when he breathes fire in general and then you're safe. So I'm not that scared of his ranged attacks. Having said that, it might of course turn out the exact opposite. And maybe he's a major pain in the ass. We'll see. Oh no, you bit me. However, well, okay, please don't kill me though. Like, biting is fine, but killing is not fine. I was about to mock them with my 20 Estus flasks. But then it actually got a little bit too close for comfort. Let's find out how this will go. Whee. Yep, that's how I roll. 8 damage, yeah, 212, right on the fucking nose, oh yeah. Oh boy. That still clipped me? How dare you? Back to shooting you, oh yeah, right in the eyeball, I am the best. Oh no. Oh, what the fuck? Where did you... What? What is he doing? Why was he aiming to the right so far? Oh boy, I pressed aim for some reason. Yep, cool. I actually died. God damn it. I still press aim when I don't mean to aim. I don't need to aim, I just fire. How have I not learned my lesson? Yeah, F indeed. I shouldn't die to this. Seems very, very simple so far. I'll gladly admit that a lot of those headshots were completely lucky, but yeah, exactly, and it's not even RTSR, it's just... Ugh. And people say magic is OP. Then again, I think magic is basically just bows except with more damage, so maybe magic is OP. But yeah. Seems a bit cheap. I was expecting to have to fight him with, I don't know, let's say 100 damage, and for the fight to take forever. And then I would eventually switch to RTSR and have to learn how to never ever get hit during the fight or something like that. But apparently he just fucking melts, so as long as I don't completely choke, it should be fine. And while those are famous last words, in this case choking is not that big of a hazard. I guess most choking hazards aren't that big. But hey, metaphor still stands, I think. Okay, let's get our shit back, because why the fuck not? This dragon is confusing me. This dragon is confusing me a lot. Something about watching him dodge flatways to avoid my arrows is very, very surreal to me. He's this big burly dragon and I'm shooting him with arrows for like 100 damage a pop unless I manage to randomly hit bullseye. Yet he is the one trying to jump away and dodging like I usually would. Just don't seem right. This is what I was expecting more of. Him breathing a lot of fire, me rolling a little bit, and then shooting him with arrows for free. I love how many random ass headshots I got on my first try. Looked very good, like I was actually knowing what I was doing. Like I actually knew what I was doing, rather. Okay, let's get out of the corner a little bit. Oh boy. Almost got myself killed. Hey, random headshot again. Cool. Seems like the sick damage I was doing during the first attempt was mostly because of the random headshots that I was getting. He doesn't completely melt without the headshots, it seems. I feel cornered a bit, I don't like that. I like that I've managed to find the one angle where it looked like the breath was almost gonna get me. Chose the most awkward angle possible to, what are you doing? Wow, did you see those damage ticks? Jesus Christ, I almost died there. That's crazy. At least it seems like the AI is just as confused as I am, given how often he's been biting into thin air. Shit. Like that. I don't know why he randomly bit nothing there. I was trying to finish him off with a headshot, but I just do not have the required aim. Well, I think the majority of danger and damage that I took in this fight was from me being impatient and landing, or trying to go for way more arrows than I needed to. Bo wins again. Well, I think that's just Gwyn then, isn't it? Should be pretty much a finished run then, at this point. As I repeatedly say then for no reason. Did I miss anything else? Oh, actually I've done neither Priscilla nor Gwendolyn. Do we bother and try to kill them, or do we just ignore them? What say you, men? As I run over to get some arrows, which I can buy at Andres, which is right next to a bonfire that I can warp to. Oops. Well, that's true, but you could still weigh in on whether you wanna see me try it, or whether I would probably just run over them, like a lot of the other bosses, through the power of the bow. Because I'm expecting Gwendolyn to be super simple, and I'm expecting Priscilla to also be very simple. Not quite as simple maybe, but fuck it, let's just go. Why not? Do it properly. We didn't pick up the doll when we were at the Undead Asylum before, so we'll have to go get that now. I also didn't pick up the ring yet, so we'll have to go get that one as well. Oh, I actually don't need the ring, I can just shoot Guinevere, can't I? Or do I need the ring to actually get to Gwendolyn? Oh. Memory is fuzzy. Didn't have to worry about that last run because I picked up everything anyway. That was a terrible roll, but we got there. Alright, good night, Quarrick. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good sleep. Alright, these guys. Have I gotten any better at shooting them? Let's find out. Apparently not. Cool. But my damage has increased. Not by a lot, but it has. Right, so... God damn it. Down we go. I think we survived that, right? Yeah, it's not that deep at all. Hey, I have a great idea. Let's practice parrying this guy and then switching to the bow to shoot him. Nice. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it, brain. What? The fourth swing, right, okay. Shit. Why would my character miss that shit point blank? That's just annoying. It's not that much of a pain, but it's really annoying. In the least interesting kind of way. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, with a fucking soul level 1 bow only, I can absolutely agree with that. Couldn't you just try to get past him and grab the item, or were you killing him as some sort of challenge? Well, some sort of challenge, as he's obviously a very annoying man to fight, but as part of the challenge, I mean. Too far away. Oh, right, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Might even have been better. Well, that also doesn't make sense here, never mind. Okay, yeah, I was about to suggest something very stupid. Anyway, let's go to Anor then. Risk Guinevere the better bonfire? Probably not. No, with the bridge lowered, there's no way it's better. Might as well go this way. Can also get the bonfire at the Dark Moon thingy for the future. I was about to gamble on the elevator coming up at the right time, but I chose against it, and I apparently chose wisely, because that looks like it would have killed me. Oh, I stretch. Shit, missed my opportunity to jump. Oh, hello, gargoyle. Those swings are super wide. Man, this bow does such good damage, just default without RTSR or a power within or anything. I'm very impressed. Wait, I need to be one lower, don't I? I think lower is this way, maybe? It's probably the wrong way, I always fuck this up. It was the wrong way, I fucked it up again, god damn it. Okay, you're being annoying. God damn it. You're being very annoying. How did that miss? Maybe it was his dodge. Ooh boy, that's rare. There we go. I just realized that had he killed me there, I would have had to do the rafter section again. I guess it wasn't going to be that bad with the bow, but Would have still been way more awkward than I was expecting. Should have probably played it a bit safer as I lose my ability to speak. 1 hour 40 minutes, apparently that's my limit for speaking. After that it's just gibberish, like you just need the old witch's ring to communicate afterwards. Nothing you can do. Alright, we got there though eventually. Cool, nice, lovely. I do need the ring to get in there, right? I can't just use the or shoot the illusion to open this up. Can I? We'll do Priscilla first anyway, but where is that ring exactly? No, that ring is awkward to get. Maybe you can't just shoot the illusion. I will eventually find out. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with bone wheels, huh? Interesting. I wonder how that's gonna go. If you do need the ring to access Gwendolyn, or if it's enough to destroy the illusion. I usually just get the ring, so I haven't really ever thought about that. I think most speedruns and challenge runs just shoot the illusion anyway, but I don't remember if they end up picking up the Dark Moon Seance ring. Ah, cool, okay, thank you. That's gonna save us a bit of time of fucking around in the catacombs. That also explains why everybody just shoots the illusion immediately. I usually just leave it be because why the fuck would I bother? But that is a very good reason to bother. I'm confident that there's a jump you can do at some point here to skip a large part of the level. But I'll be fucked if I know where. Oh, can't you jump over the dragon boat or something? I think if you jump attack the dragon boat it works or something. Let's see. Need to shoot the dragon first, of course, but that shouldn't be hard with bow only. Come here, you slow ass fuck. Well then. Such fun gameplay. High intensity. Very exciting. If only I'd gotten some arbitrary RTSR set up again on the run here. Okay, but I think if you just punch the dragon boat, you're good to go, right? Like, jumping attack it. I think it stands up and you can run past the legs. Very fine. I'm a man that knows things on occasion. Okay. Now you might think that her being invisible would be a detriment for my accuracy, but knowing my accuracy, I'd be just randomly spraying anyway, so might as well. That's not as much damage as I'd hoped, but... Hey, the arrow sticks in her. Interesting. Bow only is so cheaty. That's almost a neat strategy then, to just shoot an arrow at her if you wanna fight her normally, so you can see where she is. Oh, oh man, that's gonna suck. Well, that was about as exciting as I was expected. expecting? Expected, of course, yes. Cool, let's leave. I think it's good though that we're killing all the bosses just for posterity. To have a proper challenge on, I guess, killing all of them is effectively mandatory. Hey, can I do that from here? I don't think so, but let's try out. Hey, we can, cool. Shouldn't there be a cutscene? Did I break it? Oh, there it is, okay. I was worried for a second that I somehow broke it. Alright, Dark Moon Tomb it is. So, I'm not all that worried about Gwendolyn, like I said earlier. 69. We got there. Fine level to end the run with, I think. Cannot level any further. Should have rested at the bonfire, I'm an idiot. Oh, does that not work? I think I'm just missing. Yep, I was just missing. Okay, cool. I was very worried for a second that he for some reason was immune to bow damage. Shit. Hey, with my bad accuracy, this is probably the hardest boss we fought today. No, that's not true. Nito was terrible. Ow. Seriously? God damn it. Yeah, this is definitely one of the harder bosses we fought today, because I can't hit shit. Very nice. Oh, are you mad at me? Aren't you hitting me? Okay, apparently not. Cool. Doesn't she hang out here, or is she outside? I think maybe she's outside. Weird. Weird. Weird, weird. Alright, let's not fuck this up this time. Got the first hit in, oh yeah. Fuck your homing shit. Oh, at the elevator, I see. No. I am so greedy. But yeah, that makes sense that she'd be hanging out at the elevator. I figure she might just hang out at the center of the platform in front of the bonfire. You know, I should probably eventually just rest at the bonfire that I'm warping to, so you don't have to warp there every time. I could also just not fuck up and just kill the guy. But one of these is very likely to happen and the other is not. So here we are. Second hardest boss of the run so far. I'm assuming this is gonna be the third hardest boss of the run. Maybe 4th actually. Capra was not the freest boss in the world either. Fuck. I'm gonna do a dumb thing here, let's see. That didn't do as much damage as I was expecting, okay. I was gonna try and set up RTSR on that. I think that does a lot of damage, doesn't it? I say, as everything completely misses. Yeah, there we go. Now that shit will eventually kill me, I know it. Ah, shit. I'm so greedy, I just wanna fucking shoot the cunt. Ah. The least patient man alive. Nah, it wasn't really ridiculous. I tanked on... Wait, I swear I rested at the bonfire, didn't I? Didn't I rest at the bonfire? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Okay, let's try that again. I swear I rested at this bonfire. Yeah, he rather shot me before with a full salvo and it brought me down to however little HP that was. So I was expecting the same, roughly. Only difference being that maybe I was sprinting before, so I decided not to move in case I needed to adjust and run the fuck away after a few hits. I might be too impatient though to RTSR, funnily enough, even though it's usually the opposite with RTSR. But like right here, this is a dangerous spot to try and get a shot in. No, I can. That's gonna miss as well. Oh, what a headshot we got there, nice. Oh, third hit, no. Whew. Oh, I didn't remember that. Huh, you're right, I think I saw that before. Damn. Well shit, that's annoying. So I actually do have to warp there every time. Okay, let me actually try to focus here and get this shit done. I wanted to finish the playthrough today, and given that I'll probably take about half an hour to an hour on Gwyn, I should finish this at some point soon. That must have been one of the latest hits you can get there. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, moved too early. Here, let me grab my 0 souls. I have enough Estus, I can keep doing this. Shit. Can you even lock onto him? Maybe if you could... Oh, well. Thought it was too far away for him to teleport. Shit. God damn it. Oh no. My aim is so fucking bad. Fuck, it had to happen sooner or later. Man, I hate this. This is exactly the type of shit that I was not ready for when it comes to bow only. Kiting a boss and trying to get pot shots in? Sure, I can function with that, that's fine, no problem. But actually manually aiming? Ugh. Terrible. I hate this. I'm so bad at it, and I don't even want to be good at it. I don't need to function with a controller when it comes to aiming and shooting. Of course these are all excuses, I should have just fucking killed the guy, but god damn it. Hey, I wasn't saying it's hard, I'm saying I'm just bad. I must be allowed to say that I'm bad. Especially when I'm being bad. Doesn't that make sense? I think that makes sense. Well, that was early as fuck. God damn it. No, I don't like it. This is not the type of challenge that I'm here for. I mean, I say that having actually chosen bow only, so I guess I'm here for that kind of challenge, but this is not the stuff that I like. I'm okay with bashing my head against Calamite on Soul Level 1 for a while until I figure out the moveset and then eventually beat him. But this, where it's just, hey, if I could just aim properly, this would be over in 2 minutes? Or 1 even? This is not the stuff that I'm here for. Dang it. Oh shit, I should have just tanked it. Oh, I staggered for the last hit that would have otherwise pushed me into RTSR. Damn. I am somewhat scared of that attack. That catches me off guard sometimes. There we go. Third volley, sure, I'm down. Fuck. Could you choose to do something else, please? That's not great because I don't get a guaranteed hit over that, but I'll risk it. And die, of course, again, in the exact same way. I even said it. I just said, hey, I'm not gonna get a guaranteed hit over that, but I'll gamble it anyway, because what was there to lose, right? Oops, that is not where we go. I also like how I still haven't figured out how many steps down it is from the warp menu. It's 3 by the way, but I don't know that when I have to actually press it. Take your time, I'm absolutely not going anywhere as it seems. Shit. Fucking stagger. There you go. Ooh, headshot. Can you imagine how quickly this would end if I could just reliably land headshots? That damage and the stagger is insane. Nope. That was so close. I really can't go for a hit after this attack. If he chooses to shoot again, I just die. Now that one, however, I can definitely go for one. Hey, we did it. Fucking hell. Confirmed hardest fucking boss in the game. Finally. Okay. Let's rethink then quickly. Any other optional bosses that we may not have killed yet? We did Capra and Gaping Dragon. We did Ceaseless and all the other demons downstairs in Izalith. We did Priscilla and we did Gwendolyn, who are usually the major optional bosses. I think that's all. I hope so anyway.
Oh, sorry. Huh?
Huh? Welcome back. I think I did a second try after you left. It's just the pressure getting to me. But yeah, I think we're done with everything but Gwyn now, so now the hard part begins. This is actually the one fight that I wasn't very afraid of from the very start of the run. I wasn't certain how a lot of the fights were gonna go, but I was thinking there was a decent split between aggressive bosses rushing you down while you're trying to arrow them, and bosses that are very easily kited and you just shoot them for free. But it turned out that a lot of the bosses are just super free to bows in general. But this motherfucker is not that easy, I think. Oh boy, I was kind of just autopiloting. But yeah, I think this guy is not all that free, and that's going to be bad, because I already sucked at him on the level 1 run. Now, having Vitality is gonna make it a lot easier, of course, but we'll hit him, or have to hit him rather, a lot of times, and I was not very good at the fight last time we tried it. So while me fucking that up on level 1 is definitely me choking and being inexperienced with the fight, but me fucking this up on bow only is a lot more understandable in my opinion. At least I say that before the fight. Maybe it turns out the fight is actually free, but from my understanding of the world, this should be difficult. I'll try parrying him first. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, obviously it didn't really account for a difference in behavior. Oh yeah, he is jumping a lot, goodness gracious. Random stagger. Nah, maybe I shouldn't have gone for that. I also shouldn't go for point blank shots. Wow, his AI changes so fucking much, you were completely correct. He does not handle this well at all. Good boy. Well, here we are. Fuck. Yeah, first fucking try indeed. Well, shit. I guess that's it then. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I was expecting that fight to go way longer and way harder. Funnily enough, I'm doing something very similar to that pose right now, stretching my arms. Oh well. So, bow only is completely free. The one thing I had trouble with, which ended up being the most trouble in the entire run, is Nito's ads before the fight. Those were annoying. As soon as they died though, the fight was completely free as well. But at least the ads were troublesome. I think every other boss was free. Capra is free if you're strong enough to one-shot the dogs, then you just shoot one and then kite the other. Let's skip this because it's a bit loud in my ears. I'm not sure how loud it is for a stream, but I don't want to yell against the singing anyway. So, generally a very easy run. Haha. No blocking though. Oh wait, we actually blocked on Manus, didn't we? Does that invalidate the run? Shit. Well, I could have face tanked the attack with this much health, so probably doesn't matter. But yeah, anyway, nice and easy challenge run. I liked it. I'm also happy that I can go through this game at a somewhat reasonable pace. The first the first challenge run was very easy. Well, it's not bow only if I use a shield, innit? I'm kidding though. I don't give a shit at all. It's not damage dealt with a bow, or with another weapon rather, so it's absolutely fine. Fucking maggots, look at this shit. Or roaches, or whatever it is. I've never paid attention to that. But yeah, anyway. Nice little challenge run. Maybe I'll do another one soon. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just done with Souls for now. I kinda wanna stream a different game, just for some variety, and mix it up a little bit. But I haven't really figured out what to do yet, so I'll just play it by ear, as always. So, thank you very much for watching and hanging out and chatting and all that good shit. And I'll see you next time for whatever we end up streaming. Maybe more Dark Souls, maybe not. We'll see. Have a good one. Bye bye.